What's up, outsiders? I am here in the Adirondack Park, New York State's largest wilderness. We're here at the Adirondack Loj, getting ready to climb Iroquois. Plan today is to go up Wright, over Algonquin, then over Boundary to Iroquois, and then we're going to come down the trail from Algonquin to Avalanche Lake and take Avalanche Pass back to the lodge. Weather is almost perfect. It's about 30 degrees. Skies are a little cloudy, but it's supposed to clear up. A little bit of wind. We're expecting about 45-mile-an-hour winds on the summit. I'm here with my friend Sam and fellow raft guide. Looking forward to a great hike. We'll sign in and hit the trail. You're the star of the show.
Star of the show.
This is mid-January in the Adirondacks, and there's maybe an inch of snow on the ground. They've had very little snow. This past weekend there was a big warm-up. Creeks were raging. We're not expecting to hit a lot of snow. It's supposed to snow a couple inches tomorrow. We were told that there's about waist-deep snow between Algonquin and Iroquois that we're going to be breaking trail for and having snowshoes on, but right now it's almost no snow at all. We've made it to the first junction, Algonquin, 3 miles, 3,000 feet of elevation. It's a bear to get there, but we're making good time. Snow is packed, temperatures are great.
Perfect.
Actually, maybe a little too warm. We are about 3 miles in, 3,750 feet. We've come to what's called Wrong Peak, right here in the distance. We should be hitting the junction for Wright very shortly. How you feeling, Sam?
Feeling great. It's a beautiful day.
We're 3.2 miles in. We've come to the junction of Wright. We got about 4 miles to the summit, and we're going to come right back here and head on down to Algonquin. We're stopping for a quick refuel. Bacon. What do you got?
Blueberries, almond butter, and honey.
Nice. In the attempts to keep our water from freezing, I got my wool sock on my Nalgene, and I love my Hydro Flask vacuum bottle that usually stays unfrozen for most of a trip. Though this time I didn't put hot water in it. Sometimes I put hot tea.
Yep, that'll do it.
This time I just have regular water, but I think we'll be okay with the temperatures today. We're getting a little bit of snow, a little bit of wind. Should be fun. So we decided to layer up just a little bit. We got our buffs on, a little heavier gloves, wind jackets, because Wright is known as one of the windiest peaks, and there's a little bit of wind up there. So as soon as we head up this trail, we're going to be exposed pretty quickly. We're at the summit of Wright. Sam's working his way. A little windy up here. Not much of a view. Pretty socked in by the clouds. First summit of the day down. Now we're going to head on down to Algonquin. Woo!
Rock and roll.
And just like that, we're back at the junction of Wright. Now we're going to head to Algonquin, over the top to Iroquois. But we got Boundary first too.
Down that cold bridge.
Long way to go. That was a pretty steep, icy section there coming up Algonquin here. long slide with just ice going straight up. We managed. Whew. We're kind of in the calm before the storm. We're in a kind of a flat spot going up to Algonquin. The weather is just gorgeous. Still about 30 degrees, not a lot of wind, light snow. We're still only hitting maybe an inch of snow. There's one more set of footprints ahead of us here. It's just a beautiful day. Loving it. So our plan is still to hit Algonquin, over to Iroquois, and then that trail down between the two.
Yep, down the boundary. As Ranger Bob once put it, steep as a motherfucker.
We are at the top of Algonquin, still socked in by a bunch of snow and clouds. No views to speak of, but not as windy up here, but a little bit of a scouring snow in our eyes. Awesome.
Awesome.
It's awesome coming up here every time.
Absolutely.
So we just came off of Algonquin. You can kind of see it in the clouds there. Really cool scramble down. Now we're heading up to Boundary, which is a 4,000 footer, but it's not a 46er because it's too close to Algonquin and Iroquois to be considered a 46er, but we still got to go up and over. We are on top of Boundary. Not a high peak, but still pretty cool. Bald summit, still socked in with no views. Still awesome being up here. So cool. A little bit more to Iroquois. Well, there were footprints coming up, but they definitely didn't take the right route. We're post-holing quite a bit. Finally found rock and ice, and I think we've made it to the summit. Still socked in, still windy, but this is number 40 for me.
Nice.
Feels good. Feels good.
What a beautiful day.
Awesome. Sam, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Wouldn't have done this one alone. Appreciate you coming out.
Glad you asked, man.
We have a tradition on the summits to have a shot of whiskey.
Oh boy.
Yeah, not too much. This is winter. Not really recommended to drink alcohol on the trail.
A little bit of a warm up.
But thank you very much for coming on this.
Thank you for bringing the whiskey.
This is fantastic. Iroquois number 40 done. What numbers? You've been on here before,
yeah,
so.
Yeah, up in the 30s.
All right.
Winter time.
Nostrovia.
Cheers.
Very good.
That was too good almost.
Yeah, we'll have another one at the car. All right, we're back to Boundary. Not too bad. A little bit of an effort to get back here. Now we're gonna pick up that trail down Avalanche Pass. Weather's still pretty good. It's windy, a little bit of snow up here, and should be quite mild as we descend. So we're back to the trail junction. We're figuring out how long it's gonna take us. We think it's a pretty steep descent.
2.1 miles down and
2 miles down, so
dropping 3,000 feet.
that'll probably take us an hour, maybe a little bit more depending on steepness and
Yeah, at least.
how careful we got to be. And then Avalanche Pass is going to be
Time consuming.
45 minutes an hour just to get through Avalanche Pass.
Yep.
I think.
Yep.
So it's 2:15 right now, so we'll probably be hiking out just about dark. It is steep as a motherfucker. I wouldn't want to come up this way, but going down we're making good time, and the best part of this is glissading down. Hopefully I don't impale myself on that tree right here. Like this. Boom. Woo! Our nice easy descent just became a little bit tougher. We hit the brook and unfortunately it's not frozen. You can see water going through it, so we got to be careful. We're post holing into water. We can see the tracks from the guys that came before. They kind of warned us of this, so taking a little bit more time through here, but we're almost down.
Half a click.
Yeah, half a click. Don't want to jinx it, but we just made a turn away from the brook, which was super gnarly coming down because it's not frozen, running water and breaking ice and large pools of water. Now looks like we've got trail back, so hopefully we're going to be reaching Avalanche Lake here real soon. 0.3 miles to Avalanche Lake, 5.3 to the lodge. We're getting there. We're gonna have to travel the whole length of Avalanche Lake, but once it opens up to there, it's just a spectacular view. Can't wait to get there. So I've been through here once before, seen a ton of pictures, but it takes my breath away every time I see it. Avalanche Pass, Avalanche Mountain, Mount Colden on the side, and we're gonna head down the trail, hit some hitch up Matildas. Just beautiful. Well, we're not at the parking lot, but we made it through the hike. I am here the next morning. My GoPro battery died, so I figured I'd just do a recap in the morning. I'm here at the Ice Jam Inn in Upper J. Super cute bunkhouse. Highly recommend it. So the hike was a little bit longer than what we originally thought because we added on the loop to Avalanche Lake. What went from about 9 miles to do Iroquois round trip out and back turned into about 13.7. Totally worth it. The views from Avalanche Lake are always breathtaking. So that was number 40 for me. I needed to get Iroquois. It was nice to get Wright and Algonquin as possible winner 46ers. Thanks for Sam. I don't think I would have done that trip myself as a solo in the winter. If you like this video, be sure to click that like button. And if you want to see other outdoor adventures, other gear reviews, how-tos, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. That's it for now. I'll see you guys outside.